You're listening to 1069 Click FM, live in color.
It wouldn't be a one show if I didn't have at least one thing go wrong at the beginning. So yeah, I'm glad none of you got to hear that really awesome and professional intro I just did. But yeah, another stupid sports show. We got about 6 more minutes until the Predators and the Wild face off. Division rivals. They're playing in Nashville tonight. But aside from my technical incompetence, that's not the only thing that we do around here. Yeah, you see, we've come to accept over here at another stupid sports show that sometimes, well, the games can be boring as hell. And it's not the fault of the people involved, it's the fact that, maybe it's just an off night, people are playing poorly, or, it's overwhelming defense, or it's just a slog to sit through. And so, there's other things that we like to do here, like, well, play bingo. Yeah, I purposefully am doing this now on Thursday night just because there are so many hockey games going at once, so we try to include entries from all games in order to get as many bingos as we can. So if you click on that link, it should take you to a card. We will look for common, ordinary, and awesome things to happen during the course of a game. Try to get as many bingos as we can, because if we can't have our team win, at least we can get a win in the bingo. That at least feels a little bit better. Like I said, Nashville trying to continue the little win streak they've got going. Minnesota recently had a weird night where they beat the Canucks 10-7. So yeah, it's going to be. I am excited for what this game could give. As far as possibility and competition. Meanwhile, Logan is reporting card number 9. Thank you, Logan. I was wondering when you were going to show up, Coburg. I wanted to ask you, what would you say is the biggest factor that has contributed to Nashville climbing their way back into the playoff mix? For those of you who are new or infrequent visitors, by the way, I do not present myself as anything more than the least knowledgeable sport YouTuber. I welcome people, shining light on certain teams or players, if only to help me get a better understanding of not only what the hell could possibly be going on the ice, but also a little bit of insight into the strengths and weaknesses of the team. So anything that you all can help me with on that front, I appreciate it. And then you might help somebody else too. Meanwhile, Boston's leading Vegas 3-0 at the start of the second. Bruins fans were concerned about their teams blowing leads lately. Yeah, Boston's been having it a little rough. Hey, it's all right, CJ. However many people end up in here is however many people end up in here. I'm not exactly too concerned about chasing subscribers. If you have noticed, Coburg tells me use our line with McCarron and Kiefer Sherwood. Okay, they are aggressive. All right. Luke, myself, I'm doing well, just vibing and getting ready for tonight's game to start. Hoping that it's going to be an exciting one. That's all I'm hoping for at this point. Let me actually, while I have my brain in approximately the right place, I will go and bring up the scores to see who else could be helping us with bingo as the night goes on. Alright, currently Leafs are beating the Coyotes 1-0 in the second. Sabres and Lightning tied at 1, as are Canadiens and the Panthers. Islanders are blanking the Red Wings 2-0 at the end of the first. Hurricanes over the Blue Jackets 1-0 in the second. And it's still 3-0 Bruins over the Golden Knights in the second period. So, woo. True North, your client is asleep on a blanket in the other room. Meanwhile, the Clippers blew a 21-point lead over the Lakers last night. Oh, looks like Angie might be a Lakers fan again. CJ, I am, but also I've gotten to the point where I'm not even though I have my teams that I root for, I'm a Capitals fan, in case you are wondering, as far as it goes for the NHL, but I also kind of feel that, getting caught up in cheering for one specific team over another can sometimes blind us to understanding and appreciating the sport, which I think that we can do if we do our best to look into and watch other teams. So, and also this year the Capitals kind of suck, so that's why I don't do Caps games on a regular basis, because there's only so much pain I'm willing to inflict upon myself and the viewing audience. Oh man, and meanwhile, the off-season continues in the NFL. Minnesota Vikings cut Alexander Madison to save 3.5 million cap space. Yeah, I'd heard about that, MKI. They traded a defenseman to Dallas. I'm guessing this is a holy crap, the game has begun. Well, we immediately begin with a dump in to the Nashville end of the ice. A bit of very aggressive forecheck from Minnesota. Thankfully, they're able to bring it into Minnesota's end, get the first shot of the game. Easy save for their goal. And a great job by Minnesota throwing bodies around behind the goal to keep them from getting any easy shot. Nashville able to save at the blue line, however. They'll throw it back behind the trapezoid. Wild will come out with it and fail to clear, but another save is made. And yep, Gustafsson. Of course it's Gustafsson for the Wild. Of course it is. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, CJ. If uh if you ever need a friendly stream like that, I recommend checking out the Power of Duck. Would definitely be worth it. All right. So far, the Predators have been pretty much stifling the Wild in their own end. Can they get this one in? At least they're able to do a proper dump. Once again, depending on that forecheck, but the Predators are able to not only clear, but get into the offensive zone again. Oh, a great job by not only intercepting that pass, but also making it clear to the referee behind him that he was not making any effort to trip the player. Because if there was going to be a penalty called, there would have been one on that play. So I don't know if we can really call referees blind for that. Oh, you're a Penguins and Crosby fan. Oof. CJ, it is simply a stream that I do from time to time. It's a camera pointed at a duck for an hour or so while synthwave music plays and lights go on and off. It's basically something to stare and get lost at. So, you know. Meanwhile, Luke is alive, as am I. For some reason, holy crap, early opportunity shot from the near side boards, but unfortunately it deflects wide. Puck gets all the way down to the other end of the ice again, and just as quickly the Predators have dumped it in. Wild trying to throw some bodies in to gum up the works. Negotiations will continue in the near corner. Curly was getting boxed in for a while, then kicked out. Wild were able to steal control of it, lost control of it in the neutral zone. They'll have to just dump it in. Oh, yeah. I'm not kidding. And they don't even do anything with it. They just dump it in from the red line, are left to chase it, and just like that, the Predators are racing down the ice and leaving the Wild to chase. It's played out into the corner. They're trying to spread out that clump of players. They throw it in, gets deflected wide. Wild trying to race up the other end, and a great play in the middle to stop it from going over the blue line and force the Wild to dump in. While Vegas has gotten their second goal, we're at 15 minutes to go approximately in the first period. Shots are currently 2-0 in favor of the Predators. And meanwhile, they have stopped play for some reason. Maybe we had icing. If we did have icing, then we could actually check something off. Yep. I think we got ourselves an icing, folks, so mark that off on your cards. And meanwhile, we have Jankowski having to come in for Novak on the faceoff because Novak lost it, Simon says. So mark that off on your cards as well. Okay. This is a very good start that we have for bingo. Two entries right off the bat, and a quick save on the shot from the far circle. Wild are able to take it back out to the neutral zone, throw it along the boards. All right, we finally have the moment to set up and gets deflected wide. First real offensive attempt for the Wild. Nearly able to get a pass toward the middle again. Unfortunately, they can't control along the far boards. Gets lost to the neutral zone one more time. And we'll throw back to Gustafson as they get the line change in. Oh, Shohei's getting married? Oh, nice. Nice to hear that. Hope they're happy. Olympic theme. Yeah. That sounds like the era of John Williams about it. 29th is it's a real day, but it only really counts once every 4 years. Meanwhile, another great attempt by the Wild, but quickly rebuffed. Whew. First real shot on goal, finally registered for the Wild now. That icing call will bring it back to the Nashville side. All right, Nashville's able to win with a faceoff, quickly clear from the zone, stolen back when they ran into a logjam along the boards, and oh, great job by Solos at goal. I thought it was the other goalie in there, Likkonen. I think I must have been reading the wrong update. I'm going to have to correct something. Yeah, Juuse Saros is in on goal tonight. So let me find out what his goals against average is. Oh, yeah, that changes things. Hang on. Saros. Because a couple of our bingo spots have to do with goals against average for each goalie. Right now it doesn't matter because we're still scoreless, but we'll see whose goals against average gets beat. Saros has a 2.91 goals against average for this season, and Gustafson is currently sitting at 3.23. So a great job on Wild keeping it in. However, they can't find any room to set up. The Predators doing a great job of poking that puck away. Finally have poked it all the way down the ice. Gustafson will draw in a defender, throw it along the boards. Nashville has managed to keep it in again. And that one will go wide. Hard wrister from the far side. He'll throw it in on net again. Gustafson will glove it up. All right, we're at 11:32 to go in the first. We have our first real break now coming up. Awesome. Let's take a look and see if we can check off anything else. No breakaways, no odd man rushes, nothing broken, no puck over the glass, nothing off the post, nothing under review. Nobody's gotten angry yet. We're pretty early and the game hasn't gotten too chippy either, so much more of excitement and players actually playing the puck instead of, playing each other. Oh, I was so worried, MKI. I mean, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, a religious organization, that, once tried to stand in open defiance of the U.S. government and had to change its religious beliefs in order to not be invaded, essentially. I am so glad that they approve of the NHL coming to Utah for a stadium proposal. Mm. Wow. Quick face off, and they barely do anything before they have to whistle it dead. Not even sure what went wrong. Quick win off the face off for Nashville. Up at the point. Shot will get deflected into the near corner. Wild get the rebound, take it out to the neutral zone. Trying to race ahead is, looks like Kasparov. He'll chase the puck behind the goal. That's flown at Saros, misses the goal wide. Kasparov tries to retrieve behind the net. Nashville will clear. Mishandled pass prevents the breakaway opportunity for Nashville. However, they are able to keep it onside. And a save made on the 5-hole by Gustafsson. We have another stoppage in play after that flurry of activity. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, Luke, as a as a noted religious figure once said, yes, it's big of me, it would be big of all of us. Let's be big for a change. I'm tired of being small. Puck goes into the corner. Wild will win it quickly off the faceoff. Managed to clear it along the far boards. Get knocked forward. I think that should have been called a hand pass, but no matter, I suppose. Wild quickly get it across, but just as quickly intercepted, and Nashville has another opportunity down in the Minnesota end of the ice. Having negotiations along the board. One quick shot saved by Gustafsson, who hugged the near pole. Once again, Nashville able to prevent the immediate clear. And a lot of contact. Second attempt. It goes in. Oh. Crowd is not happy about that because I'm pretty sure they want at least one penalty for all the contact. Holy crap. A couple of Wild fans have made the trip down to Nashville. Congratulations. Early 1-0 lead for Minnesota. Yeah, all that traffic, he just ends up missing the goal, the puck going by his right skate. Wow. Oh, sorry. Sorry for the ugly start, Coburg. Not sure what to tell you. Leif, good to see you. Oh, Luke. I know I have a family member in the Mormon Church as well. I may have mentioned this on the channel at some point. I don't know. Nashville, by the way, is now trying to make their own offensive effort. And holy crap, they even it with a backhander that goes in off Gustafsson's back. Damn. And that is rum. I think Yossi was in on there, but the goal's going to go to Trennan for the Predators. We are tied at 1 here in the first period. Hello, Rachel. So what I was going to say, what actually, what I was going to mention is there's a Mormon temple by the 495 highway that goes all the way around Washington D.C. And the thing is, oh my God, they have scored again. It looked like the dude kicked it into the goal, but holy crap, it's already 2-1. Logan has been dog city. Meanwhile, we have a 2-1 lead just like that for the Predators. Cole Smith getting the goal. I'm never going to get this damn stupid thing out of my mouth. So, anyway, Mormon Temple around off of 495. That one just goes right over the goalie's leg. And people noticed for years that it had a passing resemblance to the Emerald City from The Wizard of Oz. And so, for years now, they're on one of the bridges that goes over 495. You can pass underneath with the Mormon Temple just coming into view. Every year since the 1980s, someone has been spray painting on that bridge, Surrender Dorothy. The church does not like the joke, and it very frequently gets painted over by the state or whoever is in charge of taking care of such things for a federal highway. But they often do a very bad job of covering up the paint so you can still tell which letters are where. And it should surprise you none to find out that Dorothy was not the name that people were spray painting up there from about 2017 to 2021. Yeah. Holy crap. 10-5 is shots on goal right now for Nashville. They have a brief opportunity but cannot hold the puck in. Wild just send it ahead to get a line change going, apparently. Wow. 2 goals in 8 seconds. Holy crap. We're at 7:12 to go in the first. The Wild led for 49 seconds. Meanwhile, Nebraska lost to Ohio State. Yeah, very true. Oh, and now the crowd is getting vocal as hell. All right, well, I am going to mark off from that brief moment at the Minnesota goal when the crowd felt that felt that they deserved penalties and they were getting vocal during that goal response. So, crowd hits the call, mark it off on your card if you have it. Meanwhile, it looks like we got another icing that's going to stop the clock at 6:18 and take us to a quick FanDuel commercial break. Ooh. So far, we have called Simon Says icing. Another quick attempt on the face-off. I can it I can barely take my eyes away from this game. That's how quickly Nashville has been acting. Oh my goodness, and that sprawling goaltender ends up leading to madness. Gustafson now only just getting his stick back. We're at 5:45 to go in the first. We have also called Crowd Hates the Call. And nope, that's it so far. That is it. We've had a lot of back and forth and some quick scoring. No penalties either, oddly enough. We've had very little stoppage of play. They haven't had too many opportunities to get commercials in. All right, Wilder able to finally keep the puck alive in the offensive zone for a little bit. Attempted clear, gets stymied along the boards. Now, finally, we got Minnesota trying to set something up. They reverse field, bring it back out to the circle. Quick shot from mid-range, and Predators will gather that rebound, send it all the way down to the net by Gustafsson. He has to cover it up as one of the players, number 36, Smith, was chasing after that one like a bat out of hell. Whew. Oh my God, the goal was so wide open, and everybody was just fighting through each other, trying to get a puck or a skate on it, and nobody could. Oh, that is probably the other thing that I can bring up. Let's bring up our box score. See if any of these things can be attributed to defenders. Yeah, Yossi, he got an assist. So if you have defenseman scores a point, then mark that off on your cards. And just like that, Predators did get into the offensive zone for Minnesota, but Wilder able to clear. And Wildcats will try again. Shot blocked by Body. Mark that off on your card. Wild having to struggle to clear. It'll just simply get knocked out to center ice. But first person to touch it is a fellow Wild player. So hand pass, and we'll probably have a face-off in the neutral zone. And finally, they can get that American Express commercial in. Remain calm. All is well. Capitalism is progressing normally. Speaking of which, I got to give a shout out to our sponsor for these Thursday night hockey games here on another stupid sports show, the Home Depot, the hardware store with over 200 locations in the less shameful parts of North America, but now with the first location in the United States here in Assumption, Illinois. I'd like to thank them for sticking around and sponsoring the show no matter what game that we are covering, no matter how awful the game may get, no matter how few bingos we may call. Yeah. Oh God, that was a bonkers sequence. And sometimes that is how it is in hockey. One of the best things about the sport is that the momentum or the energy can just shift so quickly. Really? Another one? I thought they already had plenty over in your area. Are you anywhere near Shackleton or Medicine Hat? Because I know they already have stores there. So if you're close to either of those places, you know, I think they might be starting to, pull the Starbucks maneuver. Too many locations in too many places, but all right, wow, they're able to get the puck off the faceoff. Unfortunately, still have problems clearing the zone. They'll wind it around, looking for an opening on the far side. They nearly get one. Unfortunately, the tee-up pass gets intercepted, and the Predators are once again across the blue line and adding pressure. They close the smaller one to expand to a larger score. Ooh, brave. And they're just going to just dump it down the ice. Gets cleared for icing. Yossi will take it out from behind goal line. Throw it all the way forward around the rim. Wild will gain control on the boards, but will get slightly stifled. Rescue it once, cannot get through a forest of sticks. They will lose negotiations along the near boards. Get ripped to the far, and the battles continue in neutral zone. Puck goes over the glass. All right. If you have puck goes over the glass, mark it off on your cards. And we have a couple guys getting talking to from referees, and this is when they get all the commercials in. Every opportunity now, because we had so much going on for so long, they didn't have an opportunity to make their money. And yes, just to answer your question, for those of you who reminded me, yes, I will be doing something on the day of the NHL trade deadline. Yes, I will be probably doing something regarding the CFL Combine and the draft. That will happen. I know the Combine is coming up. It's swiftly approaching. The season will be here before we know it. Oh, and of course the NFL draft, but I figure, that one's so obvious that we barely even need to mention it. Oh shoot, we got Boston gets a hat trick and a 5-hole goal. Well, great. With that, why don't we check off courtesy of the Boston Bruins in the 5-hole, and we will check off one of the rare spots. Now, if you're playing along and you don't know what the rare spot is, yeah, it's basically something that doesn't happen very often. And if you whatever rare spot you have, whether it's 1, 2, or 3, choose one, mark it off. But once you do, you can't be changing it. We like to pretend that we have rules and dignity going around here, even though we really can't enforce it. Another centering pass goes wide away from Gustafsson. Great job snagging it out of the air at center ice. Minnesota will chase into the corner. A couple extra people will chase along the other side, trying to keep it in. This is where they've had the issue all the time. They tried for a very, very risky feed into another bunch of defenders, and just like that, the puck is cleared. However, they couldn't get anyone touching on the other ways, going the other way, so icing. Luke, I haven't given a damn for the Olympics in years. And to be honest, I probably won't until the day that I know will never come happens. And that day is when the Olympics commit to just building a permanent Olympic village and series of arenas in Greece and just having the Olympics there from now on for the rest of its existence. So we can stop with the friggin' bids. I think the bidding process does much more harm than good, not only to the integrity of the games, which is pretty shot already, but also to the local economies of the cities that end up hosting the games. Because they end up having to spend so much money to basically make a little protective village and, completely, overhaul portions of their infrastructure. Winter Olympics are probably going to be around the same area as the Summer Olympics. Great dodge out of the way to avoid the check. However, they cannot immediately gather it off of the initial dump in. Once again cleared, but that aggressive nature. And Gustafsson will save it and deny the wrist shot. Sherwood trying to add to the lead. Vegas has gotten the goal. Thunder versus Spurs is underway. And damn. Oh yeah, you're definitely ain't supposed to say that on TV. Sherwood was real upset he missed the goal. So much that he said a naughty, naughty word. Vegas, meanwhile, has scored again. Goodness. Oh, yeah. I used to say, as we finally get an offsides call, this is at least the first one that I can recall happening this entire game. Wow. Mark offsides on your cards, folks. Holy crap. Nashville will win the face-off and, yep, help wind down the first with nothing else of note but a rapid flurry of scoring in the first period. Minnesota gets things started. Nashville responds. Toot sweet. Be able to pick up a couple more things. Oh yeah, I'm definitely checking off that player is angry as well for Sherwood's little outburst after the Gustafsson save. We'll definitely check that off as well, but hey, we have made it to the end of the first period. Nashville looking fairly in control. Minnesota not giving up yet. But I think they have got their hands full trying to deal with this aggressive Nashville team. We'll see how things go in the second period. We are going to take ourselves a little pause for the cause. We'll be back with more NHL hockey here on another stupid sports show.
Pumping the, 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 pumping the.
I should go. This body and I should go. Lay me on the side of the road when you drive. Do you think everything is like the sky? Is it thinking I feel like I should go? This body and I should go. Lay me on the side of the road when you drive.
Alright, we are back, folks. Second period is just underway. We have started it with a dump in by the Minnesota Wild. Do they manage to build anything out of it? Well, they start with initially getting to the corner. We get a little bit of passing around the world. They'll fling it on. Unfortunately, cannot get a handle on the rebound through the mess of traffic in the middle. Nashville will bring it right up across the blue line. A little bit of fancy stick handling. Cannot control it near the goal. Have to cycle out to the blue line once again. Flung in from the slot. Bounce wide and to the left. Nashville once again not only controlling the rebound, and he's no fun, he fell right over. So mark that off on your cards. One of the players just blows the tire in the corner. But this being Nashville, they still have not given up possession of the puck. They've even been able to get a line change in on this. And a big block by Middleton ends up saving on that one. Whew. So yeah, check off he's no fun. He fell right over. Middleton able to get his stick in there and make Nyquist attempt sail over the glass. All right. Minnesota is able to win that face-off. They haven't won many tonight. They have been outnumbered. I think they're losing by at least double digits in regards to face-offs. Oh yeah, they haven't reached double digits yet. It's 11-5 on face-offs won in favor of Nashville. They're also leading on shots total 13-7. So well, they're able to win off the face-off, chip it ahead. Unfortunately, no one can control it along the boards, and Nashville has taken that opportunity to enter into negotiations in order to clear the puck. They win negotiations, and it's off the stick of Nyquist. Will go into the corner. And finally, another great pass up the middle. It gets dropped back at the blue line. Gets broken up, and the Wild have to retreat and regroup. Trying to send around the boards, but the puck goes funny off the stick of the player, and as quickly controlled by Nashville once again. And a great save by Soros. An interception that led to a great opportunity, point blank. Holy crap. Bogosian going for Johansson. And Johansson did not get the puck up. Easy win for the Preds on that face-off. They will get it out to center ice. Gets stifled ahead, and now we have a brief moment of opportunity. A steep shot is saved by Saros. Predators will manage to clear the neutral ice again. It will get sent ahead. Merrill will get it taken away from him by Trennan. And now the Predators will get an opportunity to pass around the world. Throw it right on ice. Threw it right at the skate of one of his players who was in the process of falling down. And nothing doing for the Predators on that entry into the offensive zone. Couple bodies being thrown around behind the goal. Puck being guarded very closely by number 13. He will throw it out to center ice. Gustafsson will get tagged and brought down behind the play right as he knocks it away, but there will be... And the puck won't stop until we have a offsides. And it was Evangelista going into... I don't know if... Yeah, he got his stick on the skate of Gustafsson and set him off balance. So I could see the Wild fans calling for a penalty on that one. But he could probably claim that he was going for the puck, unfortunately. So all right. First rebuff at the blue line, however, Nashville will simply dump it in again, force the Wild to once again escape from their own defensive zone, which they have had a lot of difficulty doing, especially during the first period of this game. And now the cheers are coming up and chants are coming up from the Nashville fans, who are pretty well known for being vocal during their home games. Oh, John Jay, you have arrived. Good to see you, dude. All right, we have a brief pause while they tell us about why we need a Chevy Silverado. I don't need the truck. No, thank you, sir. John Jay, you've missed, well, it's been a strange game, to say the very least. Quick flurry of scoring in the first period. Haven't had a single penalty called. But meanwhile, we have another opportunity by the Predators. Shot gets blocked. Rebound still in Nashville's hands. From the point, they'll throw it into the far corner. Still spreading it around. They try to throw it in. Goes off a skate to the near boards. Yeah, I don't... Like, we've had hand passes and offsides and all that, but we haven't had anybody go to the box. It has been very weird, and honestly, if it keeps up, we could get ourselves another nice rare spot. Meanwhile, we have goaltender skate issue. You know what? I'm only to put that down for broken skate. Meanwhile, Saros has had to trap the puck at the goal, and now we're getting some smell the glove going in this game from both sides. We have one player who's got locked into a headlock. Separations are coming. The crowd is going bonkers. Yossi is getting in there. It is basically a noogie fight. We have a full-on noogie fight going on through everybody on the ice right now as they try to separate everybody. So we will check off noogie fight since everybody who could possibly go into a headlock went into a headlock with each other. And let's be fair, all the Nashville players, the play was happening right there at the side of the net. They were just protecting the goalies, so we're going to mark that off as well as marking off smell the glove for all the palms that got put into faces. Oh, wow. And we also got a broken skate thanks to whatever game True North is keeping track of at the moment. I'm assuming Boston and Vegas. All right, and they're going to send a player off from each team. It'll be Bogosian from the Wild, and who is it? Number 50 for the Predators. Let me check on the roster and see who that is. Oh, so we're going to get a 4-on-4 for the next 2 minutes. So one of our special things we have here for the hockey boards is that you get 4-on-4, you mark off the corner spaces. So mark off the corner spaces on your cards. Let's see what they have written down for the who's getting the penalty. And they're not. Yeah, it's going to be Marcus Johansson is going in for Zach Bogosian, and Ryan O'Reilly is going to be in there for roughing as well. And a great shot, but saved by Saros. Minnesota moving up the ice quickly. Another collision. Crowd wants a penalty. It's not happening. And there comes the refs you suck chant. Oh, crowd is definitely not happy with that call. If we had marked it off before, we would definitely be marking it off now. And now Nashville finally gets down to the other end of the ice in this 4-on-4. We have a broken skate off the shot. A little too much time taken by number 14 to get Gustafsson out of position, and he can't get a good angle at all. And oh my goodness, we have another penalty coming up. Oh no. Oh my goodness. We are going to get a hooking penalty, and that's going to lead to. Wait, what are we at now? I think this is going to be a 4-on-3. Holy crap. Yeah, it's going to be Marcus Johansson gets a minor against Gustav Nyquist. No, they have not mentioned the Milwaukee Admirals. I was even trying to keep track during the intermission, but nothing coming up. Or they got that win streak still going on? Well, Vegas gets a shorthanded breakaway goal. So we get ourselves a breakaway. Mark it off. Oh no. Oh, their streak ended at 19. Ah. Damn. Still pretty impressive. I am not gonna knock it. And how are the Thunder and the Spurs tied at the end of the first? Let's go and check the NBA scores, because I know I haven't even looked at them today. What have you got for me? Okay, Bucks leading the Hornets, as should be expected. Magic over the Jazz, expected as well. Same thing with Hawks over Nets. Warriors, okay, making a bit of a showing against the Knicks. Meanwhile, yeah, we've got a very rare 4-on-3 happening right now, and the advantage is for Nashville. It's the wrong colors, I know, but I think I just wasn't expecting us to get an actual 4-on-3. Meanwhile, all you need is off the post. This game, I think there's a good chance you could get it, Logan. Oh boy, now they have an open opportunity on the far side. Saved by Gustafsson off his body. And a delayed shot is a save by Gustafsson. Here comes the 5-on-4, folks. And that will be simply a Nashville power play for, oh yeah, next minute or so. Wild is able to get to the puck first to clear it all the way down the ice. Wow. Predators hadn't gotten a shot on period until that 4-on-3. Meanwhile, the referee eats it behind the play. We have a great opportunity for the Wild to rush ahead and, well, basically waste some time. They couldn't get down the ice quickly enough to turn it into a 2-on-1 opportunity, so instead they held on for a while and essentially dumped it in, wasted a little bit of time. Another shot, I think it might have hit their own player, and they accidentally bring it back over the line for an icing. Minor mistake by Yossi on that play. And we don't have too long left on this penalty. Shots currently 13-7 for Nashville. Minnesota being able to catch up a little bit. And what are the face-offs won? Yeah, Minnesota's caught up there as well. They were trailing by, I think, 6 at one point, and now it's 13-11. They only trail by 2. And we have a little clear down the ice by Minnesota. I don't know if they consider that a win off the face-off. They do. Okay. Nashville tries to clear it in. They do manage to win the chase the puck along the near boards. However, Nashville throws it right back out again. They don't bring it over the line onside, so we will have another face-off to deal with that. Oh, Tenacious D. They, at this point, Logan, they do what the hell they want. Hey, I found on the internet randomly at one point, do you know, Logan, if you're familiar with the guitarist and songwriter Richard Thompson, was a British dude, was in a Fairport convention, had a thing going with his wife Linda Thompson. You know, they were a popular singer-songwriter duo in the 70s. Well, there's a video of him somewhere at one of his concerts actually doing, by request, a version of Britney Spears' Hit Me Baby One More Time. So, believe me, it's not just the Tenacious D. I only ask, Logan, because I have learned to never expect people to be familiar with the same stuff that I ran into growing up. You just can't expect it. So it was not meant as a, oh, I bet you haven't heard of this person. It's just you know, a little bit of context in case you didn't, and in case anybody else out there isn't familiar. Oh my goodness, we have another one face-off for the Wild. They're controlling it behind the goal, nearly get a shot off, but no room to swing the stick. They will try again from the near side. No room, unfortunately, able to bank it back around. And they lose control of the puck, have to take it out again. Wow. All right. Good. Logan, if neither of those things happened, the Bucks not sweeping the 4-game series against the Hornets and the Bucks not winning tonight, yeah, I would have had case to be worried, but they did what they were supposed to. Good on you, Milwaukee. Have another puck out of play. And so far, Minnesota not doing too much with this one. Got a minute 12 left with the man advantage, but face off with Ryan O'Reilly. Ref is yelling at everybody now for not having proper decorum on the face-off. Meanwhile, pass gets interrupted. Another clear by Nashville. Under a minute to go in the power play now. 9:20 left in the second. Wild trying to tie this game up again. They had a very brief lead in the first period, but then 2 quick goals by Nashville 49 seconds later. Oh, Bucks versus Bulls. Let's hope they don't let their guard down for Chicago. From the back of their net. It's fed around again. Great return feed. They've been trying to get him out of position. That one gets deflected wide of the net. Oh. Big clear coming, and the penalty kill unit for Nashville gets a well-deserved cheer for keeping the puck away. And just like that, folks, we are back to full strength. And of course, just like that, Nashville is down the offensive end again, forcing Minnesota to work all the way from their own goal line. All right, negotiations are won by Nashville, and they will start to move the puck around the perimeter again. I'll throw it all the way in from the blue line. Nobody can get in front for a tip. And we have Minnesota quickly flying down the ice, flung from far to near, Try to reverse it back again to lose some of the defenders, but nothing doing. It will be cleared by Nashville. A centering pass, unfortunately, by Nashville all the way at the other end, misses the mark. The crowd was let down that nothing came of that great opportunity, and now we have a puck flipped into the bench. Oh no. And they take us to commercial as apparently some fisticuffs start happening on the ice as we go to commercial break. If we are unlucky, we may have another power play when we get back. We will see. Let's check on that score. How disappointed should we be? Yep, we can be very disappointed in the Bruins. They're now tied with the Vegas Golden Knights 4-4, under 10 minutes to go in the third period in that game. You know, I mean, yeah, the Canadiens now leading the Panthers 3-2 is also kind of but yeah. it hurts more for the Bruins because we know what they're capable of. Meanwhile, Maple Leafs are holding off the Coyotes 3-2 with 3:50 to go. And the shots and face-offs. Oh, now it's tied 14-14 for face-offs won for each team. Nashville still has the edge in shots 18-13. Oh yeah, we got some. Oh yeah, we got another scrum because of some collisions earlier in the game. They having to separate people in front of the Minnesota bench. And now we get some fists flying from McCarron and one of the players on the bench. Yeah, McCarron essentially shoves his fist into one of the players on the bench. Oh, they might. So, yeah, we have McCarron in the box there, and one of the Wild players has gone into the box as well. We might have another 4-4 coming. Oh boy. Beastie Boys Fight for Your Right to Party is playing in the arena. I think these folks want to see a full bench brawl. We are still waiting for them to announce the penalties, by the way. And we do not know. All we can say it for sure is that they got 2 minutes each. They're going to sit in the box. We'll have another 4-on-4 going. And the players are getting some severe talking to from referees. Kaprizov having to nod and smile. And they're doing the wave. Oh, Lord help us. They're doing the wave at the Predators game. We are all in trouble now. And another player busts it on the ice again. Now a race for the puck that is won by O'Reilly. Will have a little bit of an advantage getting ahead. Unfortunately, they cannot hold on to the puck. And the Wild will lose it in the neutral zone just to show, hey, we can be careless as well. Down to 6.5 minutes. Negotiations won by Wild on the far boards. We have a quick entrance into the zone by number 90. He'll throw it back up top. 12 reverses course, sends it back up to the blue line for number 5. And across we go. That one is wide. Rebound eventually grabbed by the Nashville Predators on their niche side of their own goal. Minnesota gum up the works at the center line. Will be dumped in to their end, but thankfully the Wild have control of the puck. And here we go, folks. We got the gloves are down, and it is a tickle party. Folks, we got a full-on tickle party. Lazzali and Middleton are out. Lazzali already has his helmet off. And Lazzali is still getting tagged. He's trying to throw a few of his own, but I think he's getting the worst of it. And now they're going to get in and separate them. Yes, we are getting a tickle party. Legit punches have been thrown between Middleton and Lazzali. And yeah, that dude has been opened up over his eyes. And they're calling it 5 minutes each for fighting. So yeah, mark the tickle party off on your card, folks. And they knew it. They followed each other down the ice, and once they had a moment and the whistle stopped, they just threw down the gloves. It was unavoidable. It was building as the second period went on, and there were a couple of hits that got exchanged that did not apparently get the calls people thought they were going to get. And yeah, remember when we didn't have any penalties in this game? I do. That changed damn quick. In fact, let's just check the stats so far. So yeah, 4 total penalties for the Wild, 3 total penalties for the Predators. Total of 11 penalty minutes for the Wild, 8 for the Predators. And well, this game could have some very interesting endings coming up. I assume during this break that we're sitting through right now, the referees are going to take the time to talk things over with the benches and the coach. No doubt after Sheldon Keefe and his nonsense that they're trying to put out the fires wherever they can. Meanwhile, Middleton is still jawing with the Nashville players in the penalty box. He doesn't look cut up. I think he just has the other dude's blood all over his jersey. Boston gets another 5-hole goal. Meanwhile, we have another 4-on-4, and the win does happen by Nashville. Initial shot bounces off the boards. They cannot get there in time to get the second opportunity. Minnesota will chip it along the boards, trying to. Oh, they're going to have a slashing penalty coming up, so I think they're going to try to get a 5-on-4 going the other direction. Yep, that's what they're going to do. They have an extra attacker on, able to throw it in once, and they only get a single shot off before the other players come out. And 5-on-4 is coming on. Number 9 is going to go into the box. 2 minutes for slashing. Yeah, at the very least, that is just carelessness right there. He was just letting his stick fly willy-nilly. And when they're once again, Wild are going on the power play. It'll be a one-man advantage for the next 2 minutes. Face off down in the Nashville end. Unfortunately, the puck bounces into the corner. Nashville gets the initial control off of it on the near side, and Minnesota cannot keep it in. You're no kidding. That Boston player with a 5-hole goal was a rookie, so we have a rookie that ended up scoring a goal. Well, that also counts for rookie gets a point for anybody else who has that spot as well. Meanwhile, the final is Leafs 4, Mullets 2. Oh, no, poor Mullets. They looked like they were trying to do something cool with all those moving parts, and Nashville was just not buying any of it. Another shot from the far side bounces wide against Saros. Thankfully, Minnesota is able to grab the rebound behind the goal, and they are just passing back and forth from the far circle to the goal. Now back up top, back behind the goal. Trying for a centering pass on the near side. It gets stuffed, and Nashville, oh, shoot, a great knockdown at the line to keep it in, but can they get their spacing again? So far, nothing doing. Negotiations still going fiercely beyond the board. They reverse field once again. Riley now getting bothered. He will clear it. And Trennan will get it as well. Throw it at Gustafson. And damn. Nothing, and I mean nothing, for the Wild on their own damn power play. We have another power play coming for Boston to the Thunder of Art. Wait, what? They're trailing the Spurs by 5 at halftime. Okay, sure. You know, I mean, they can't win every game, but it's all right, Luke. It's all right. You know, this has been a bit of a weird period. No, aside from all the fighting and stuff, getting us some bingos. True North, what card do you have? Because I don't think I managed to write your card number down. And damn, penalty gets killed. We have another stoppage of play for an offsides. And hopefully we can figure out which card will get us possibly our first bingo of the night. Card number 21, offsides, rookie scores, puck drops in free space in the 5-hole. And yeah, we got a rare one with that hat trick, so hooray. True North has got our first bingo of the night. Congratulations, man. All right, negotiations getting fierce along the boards again. Nashville doing a good job of pulling it out. Another centering pass. This is going to be a penalty now on Minnesota. It's either going to be holding or interference because he was essentially pinning a dude to the ground. Yep, 2 minutes for interference. As Lucchini, who's going to go to the penalty box for the Wild. And the Panthers have, meanwhile, tied things up with the Canadiens, 3-3. DeMar is in on the power for the faceoff with O'Reilly, and then soon so is everybody else, and very quickly is cleared by the Wild. Meanwhile, Sabres take one from the Lightning in overtime, 3-2. Hey, good for them. Predators able to take it over the blue line as they've been easily able to do this entire game. And from the high slot, that is Forsberg with a little bit of extra pepper on that wrister. With 2:05 to go, power play goal gets the Predators up 3-1 over Minnesota. And let me see. Let me actually check to make sure I've got this correct. Yeah. Gustafson's got 3.23 goals against average, so he's got one more goal to give up before we get the over there. And while Hurricanes have officially beaten the Blue Jackets, Islanders get the victory over the Red Wings. Oof. They try another dump in and is quickly intercepted. Wow. Yossi now has 2 assists on the night. Very nice job. And Minnesota once again struggling to move their way up the ice. They keep getting bogged down in neutral zone, and they have been, for lack of a better word, smothered, except for a brief portion in the second period. Goalie has been pulled. It is now overtime for the Montreal-Florida game. Oh, man. Great job. Great job with the initial attack on the puck when Montreal has recovered. Found themselves an avenue on the right side, but luckily the rebound was grabbed. Whew. And now we have another collision over near the benches, and players have to be separated again. Yeah, I'm not sure Monty had anything to do with this one. These two have been strangely sedentary and peaceful today. Oh, damn, we even had a timeout taken. All right. Oh, yeah, we're going to be definitely ready with that. Are we having another penalty coming up? Oh, no. I'll say it was a big hit from Glass onto number 25, and then other people come over and start up the shoving. Okay, we're still 5-on-5. We will get this last 40 seconds going. Another steep shot by the Wild. And once again, they cannot control the rebound. They will steal it back briefly in the neutral zone, only to watch it get tipped out of bounds again. Meanwhile, end of the first in Chicago, it's Avalanche 1, Blackhawks nothing. All right, I can live with that. Another Nashville win off the face-off. I think they are content to just let this period expire. They'll try to clear from the near side. They do. They're only too happy to let the puck just float ahead of them and keep the Wild once again trapped in their own zone. And nope, we're not going to have a fight to end things. No, we are not. Okay. Okay. We managed to somewhat, I say somewhat, somewhat get out of this period unscathed, aside from all of the fighting and all of the physicality. We finally did get ourselves a power play goal, but it took like 5 penalties to do it. And yeah, this game could get even uglier in the third period. I'm sure that's probably what a lot of us are waiting for, but yeah, I think I'm going to have to look in on Nashville before the end of the season again, ideally against a higher ranked opponent, just to see how they do. Well, I'll think of that during this next pause for the cause that we got coming up. We will end with the second period with a 3-1 score for the Predators over the Wild. Thank you for being here on 106.9 Click FM, everybody, for another Stupid Sports Show. See you soon. Here in the first quarter. So let's take a moment to just go down the list for everybody who has not caught up on the bingo. So far, we have been able to check off: defenseman scores a point, rookie gets a point, rookie scores. He's not supposed to say that on TV. He's no fun, he fell right over. Breakaway, puck over the glass. A rare one spot for the hat trick in the Boston game. Shot blocked by body in the 5-hole. The crowd hates the call. That player is angry. Protecting the goalie. Smell the glove. Tickle party. Noogie fight. Icing, Simon says, and offsides. Man, it has been a busy night and another wide open opportunity. Oh my goodness. Yossi gets the goal. And it is now 4-1. Pass gets through from the other side of the ice. How the hell does that go in? Such a steep angle. All right. It bounces off of the goaltender and into the goal. Holy crap. Oh my goodness. Damn. Well, there we go. Four to 1. Just like that, Nashville has gotten a lead. Thankfully, they didn't get the rebound off of that shot. They could have very easily made it 5-1. Oh. No. Wild have even more to do, and it has already been difficult enough for them this entire game merely to establish a presence in the offensive zone, let alone get a shot on goal, let alone get a clear shot on goal. We're going to have a quick stoppage of play as the puck gets deflected out of bounds, but Nashville has been essentially riding the Wild for the majority of the game, not allowing them to get anything going. That first goal that they got in the second period feels like a blip, like a distant memory now. At this point, MKI, I am kind of wishing that was the game that we'd gotten. Meanwhile, a poke check will get the puck cleared out to the center. Can we race forward and make something interesting happen? Oh, nice bit of movement, but the centering pass does not connect. Negotiations will go along the boards. And now we'll have... Oh shoot, Carrier is jawing all the way to the box. We will have... Damn, straight up holding penalty. Oh, it's still on? Oh, okay. Oh, seeing as we haven't had very much of interest going on in the first part of the game, I'm glad for the additional help from the music. Oh boy. One of those nights. One of those crazy, crazy nights. All right, Minnesota, can you actually do anything with this power play? Well, you can't get that one puck that was just crawling across the crease. Saros hadn't stretched his leg back to block things, and we'll have a quick clear by Nashville. Gustafson will come out of goal to handle things. No, there is nobody on the line. Great job slipping through the wall of defenders. Able to get a little bit of room on the wing. A muffled pass allows for an initial charge. Second opportunity to shovel it in. Gets upended in front of the goal. However, Minnesota will keep it onside. From the far corner, sent around to the near side. Back up to the blue line. A little bit of daylight from the wing. But a save by Saros, and that will be cleared out into the bench. Woo. 57 seconds to go in this power play for the Wild. And yeah. Another attempted shot gets blocked before it gets anywhere near him. Damn. Wild might not get anything on another power play. Because they couldn't even get it past the center line. They had to throw it back again for another setup. I mean, they got over the blue line this time. Have to get across ice. Zuccarello. Throws it back up top for Folk. And a save by Zaros, and people are getting pushing and shoving right near the goaltender again. Oh boy. And everybody is saying that everybody else started it all. Yeah, this is going to get ugly, folks. I can feel it. This is going to end very badly. Oh, Brooklyn was able to beat Atlanta. Oh, good for them. Golden State was able to hang on and beat the Knicks. It's like a... Oh my goodness. And I'm not sure what the hell happened, but we just stopped the game for a collision by two players right after a clear. All right. Yeah, it was just the blind crashing into the blind. There might have been a brief moment where that Predators dude got knocked silly, but I think he might have just been going for his head. Not the, I'm seizing up position, but like, oh, I just got a big hit in the head, and that really fucking hurt. Okay, doesn't look like anybody's being taken back to the locker room for examination, so I will keep listening to hear if there are any updates, but for now, we'll just hope it's an unfortunate collision and nothing worse. Saros will punch out that lazy attempt. And another penalty goes down the drain thanks to the Nashville penalty kill. And the Spurs are still leading the Thunder by 7 in the third quarter. Huh. Another stick has been lost. It's the goaltender who's lost his stick. But like we've become to expect this whole game, centering pass does not go in, and it get flicked away. Unfortunately, the damn Predators will keep it in. Holy crap. We were so close to making this 5-1. Whew. So damn close to finding somebody on that centering pass from behind the goal. But first, no one could get a stick on it. They got flipped right into the jersey of a Wild defenseman. Well, I went into this game essentially with our main focus being what do the Predators look like, and do they look like they could be serious contenders for this season? And so far, from what I can see, yeah, I think they look like they belong in the playoff mix. You know, I kind of like the style that they're playing with. It reminds me of teams of Florida, like Florida and Carolina. You know, very physical, very opportunistic. You know, getting everything they get by essentially pressuring the puck away from the other team. And yeah, Roman Josi tonight, 1 goal, 2 assists, and we could have pizza. I don't think we've gotten pizza in any of the other NHL scores tonight. I will check that rather quickly as the Wild once again lose a puck in the neutral zone. They quickly gain it back, but cannot get a decent centering pass to save their life, and now have to start up negotiations again. Nope, no pizza. We got close with Boston and Vegas and the Islanders, but they only got to 5. We have the potential for pizza with Nashville. I think it could happen, especially with more awful clearing efforts by the Wild. I mean, if you can't even get the puck out of your own end, just damn. Oh, the Wizards and Lakers about to start in Los Angeles. Congratulations on your free win, MKI. Enjoy it. And if that's not how this game turns out, then the Lakers really need to sit down somewhere and think about what they're doing. Well, Wild do win off the faceoff, but they have to steal it back from the neutral zone in order to really advance things. The difficulty that they have had all night finding any space from these just overbearing and physically dominating Nashville players. And they're dumping by Gustafsson will bat away. Here's O'Reilly putting on pressure in the corner. Nashville forecheck doing a wonderful job keeping Minnesota stymied. Shots may be 24-24, but that is not how this game has felt for the most part. Yep, we got our Screw City here with us. I will never get the practice down of holding the logo up. Oh my goodness, it is another goal. 5-1 Nashville. We need to go back to the damn replay to see what the hell happened. I think that's Ryan O'Reilly who's going to be getting the goal on this one. O'Reilly and Nyquist. But all right. So it was another failed clear, and it's just a great effort by Nyquist getting it back to Ryan, and yeah, beating Gustafson through the 5-hole. Luke, we are close. Our collision at the center line as we get going again. Oh. Yeah, that does seem like a good use of our time. I've already got like a bunch of songs that have interested me in the playlist, which you can see early if you're on the Patreon. It's one of the benefits we have. But I am still definitely welcoming of requests, and I will try to get in all of those that I can or see fit to add to the playlist. But you'll never know which ones will be which until the playlist goes public on Monday night. I'm not hearing any "Hey, you suck" yet, MKI, but oh, yep, there it is. There it is. I don't know what they're chanting, but it is very elaborate. So, yeah, I can see why you're happy, Coburg. This has been a great performance by Nashville tonight. One gets flipped off the glass, and the Predators win the negotiations around the board once again. Chopping it in and nearly backhanded, but Gustafson is able to get in and trap the puck. Oh, man. You could almost see it happening in slow motion. It just seemed like, the best option, throw it on that, hope somebody gets a rebound, and they were that close to getting everybody in Nashville a pizza. I have another centering pass that gets blocked away. It will get knocked on goal, sent up in the air. Wild gets a rebound. A rare time that they've been able to control the puck like that. Another puck thrown on goal. Thrown backwards, but unfortunately the Wild got a little bit too excited and had to do a bit more chasing rather than leading the puck. And another opportunity will come and go. Just from what I can tell from the words, I can't hear all the consonants, but they've got different vowels other than the oo and the So they might have been adding other things besides "you suck," but there's definitely different words going on. Yeah, I'll update the score. Just I was hoping this game would be a lot more back and forth. but yeah, Minnesota Wild, congratulations. I look forward to how you enjoy your off season. And if Adam is feeling that bad, tell him to get in here. Tell Adam to get in here. All right. Here we go. We're going to have some Monty therapy in the last half of the third period. Try to ease the pain for all the Minnesota fans out there. Help them mourn the state of their team here this season. Reds beat the Dodgers in spring training 5-4. Nice. No pucks off the post. I know, Monty. You don't like being by my mouth when I'm talking. It's too loud, and he's a very sleepy cat. So, once again, Minnesota cannot rein in the rebound, get those extra opportunities, and they will have to chase the puck back into their own end once again. And we get another stop on a quick effort. Okay, Minnesota have a rare bit of offensive effort, but cannot control it off the rebound. Predators will clear to center ice. Wild takes it back over in their zone, and every time I say their name, I keep wanting to say Panthers. Oh man, big wind up on the far side and goes off the outside of the netting. Once again, the Wild can't control the puck. Nashville will simply dump it in. Clock is still running. We're down to 7 minutes to go here in the third. I don't think there's any good reason to pull the goalie. And now we have a breakaway coming. Evangelista gets saved by Gustafsson. I mean, he tried. May have held on to the puck a little bit too long on that one, but hey. Was able to at least get some elevation on the puck. Wild plays the Blues next, and the Predators play the Avalanche next. Oof. Meanwhile, the Thunder have taken the lead over the Spurs. I You see, William, this is my argument, for why they should not test for weed, because then you get more fun things like this, of where they forget who they're playing, and when they realize it, they correct themselves, and it's fun to watch. Oh yeah, let's take a look. I thought I had the standings up at one point so we can see. Oh my goodness, there's goal number 6. That one's going to go to McDonough from distance. And there we go, folks. We have gotten pizza. With the 6th goal scored, everybody gets a free small pizza courtesy of Jerry at Jerry's Subs and Pizza. Mark it off on your cards, folks. Six to 1. Can we make it a touchdown? And looks like they're going to just do everything they can to try to keep the clock moving. Congratulations, folks. We have finally gotten pizza on a Thursday night hockey game for the first time in what seems like ages. Once again, Minnesota struggled to get past the neutral zone. More puck theft and poke checks. You know what? I think Adam's doing okay. He is probably shifted his focus to the Timberwolves, who even at this point, if they lose their grip on the number 1 spot, I think will manage to at least stay in the playoffs. Yeah, Adam. Yeah, not exactly the pizza you were hoping for, but there is Monty footage earlier in the broadcast that you can check out, and hopefully it will help ease the pain just a little bit. Another play of the net gets blocked down in front. Minnesota is able to clear, knock it in, but they will not chase. They get instead a line change. Hey, no matter what, John Jay, you will always give that rat the slice of pizza. Minnesota able to force the turnover there. A very fantastic pass to get over the blue line. However, they lose it with some simple pressure and turn it over on the back check. And even when the Wild get it, they're leaving 3 defenders back always, only charging in with 2. The largest rooftop bar in the country. Oh, wow. The few times that I have done rooftop bars in my life, I just think 70,000 square feet of that. And something inside me kind of withers and dies. I don't know. I discovered late in life that I'm not actually that much of a bar person. And the Spurs have the lead back. So, yeah. You know what? Adam? The announcers are also saying that all the players on the Minnesota bench look demoralized at the moment, so I am just going to check off deep hurting on the bingo card and we will leave it there. Save for Saros on the rare attempt by the Wild. We have a puck into the glass. They were able to grab it. Down to 2:28 to go. They will stretch it out for all of the advertisement breaks. Yeah. It absolutely is, Adam. It absolutely is. But oh my goodness. 111 to 109, 6:13 left. Oh, Thunder. Oh, Thunder. Oh yeah, you would OKC, the constant 1-2 battle that's been going on for a good while in the Western Conference. Oh. Let's check those standings again. Yep. Has barely been anything more than a game and a half gap between them, and now it's down to half a game. So the Thunder could take the lead with a win tonight, it seems. Yeah. Yeah. Strange bedfellows and all that, MKI. All right, can Minnesota ease the pain here in the last 2 minutes and 18 seconds? Another great one-timer. It is snatched out of the air by Saros. All right. Strangely, actually, the shots are 31 to 29 in favor of Minnesota right now. So that's just kind of odd. By the way, we can definitely check off away goalies' goals against average beaten. And it's fairly certain we could say that the home goalie's goals against average will be maintained. Another one-timer, another blocker save. Now Sherwood racing up the ice with it. He's able to get a good move, but that backhander goes wide. Wow. Now we have icing, I think, on the Predators. Let's pause. And see if there's anything else that we can check off as far as statistics go. All right. Team stats. Damn. And they've won more face-offs. So more away shots, and the away team won more face-offs. You know, just indicative of how shots can never really tell the story of an entire game. And stats have a harder time describing the style of play because, you know, both these teams had an equal amount of hits. There was just, I think, a number of hits that you could tell where the bad blood got started in this game, and that was definitely during the second period. More cheers coming up from the Nashville crowd. They're all standing up now. Getting louder and louder. Oh, tonight, hey, may not have been a competitive game, but, you know, we got a couple. We got a bingo, maybe more. Exactly. Only one stat matters in sports, and that is the number of points. More away shots, definitely. Away team wins more faceoffs, checked off. Home goalie goals against average maintained, definitely. We were able to check off pizza and deep hurting. Defenseman gets a point. Rookie gets a point. Rookie scores. He's not supposed to say that on TV. He's no fun. He fell right over. Breakaway. And I'm pretty sure we got an odd man rush in there too as well. We've had a broken stick. Definitely a broken skate. And shot blocked by body, rare number 1 in the 5-hole. Crowd hates the call. Player is angry. Smell the glove. Tickle party. Noogie fight. Icing, Simon says, and offsides. Yeah, that was the very first score of the game. And then 49 seconds later, Luke, Nashville was on the board. 8 seconds after that, they had taken the lead, and they never let up. It was bonkers. Yes, at least you didn't get shut out. It is true, the number of rouges per game, but technically in this sport, every score is a rouge. So we got 7 rouges in this game, if you want to look at it like that, True North. And we still have a little bit of time for the Thunder to lose to one of the worst teams in the West, or the worst team in the West. And I think that's all the bingo that I can call. They're going over the wild card race, and Nashville has climbed in front of Los Angeles for the moment. We'll see how things turn out between the Canucks and the Kings tonight. But as for me, I think I've run out of things to say. Nashville, you have my attention now. Congratulations. Let's see if y'all can keep this up for, the rest of the season and into the playoffs. And that's going to do it for me here tonight on another Stupid Sports Show. Yes, we did it, folks. And, tomorrow we're checking in on the Indiana Pacers versus the New Orleans Pelicans. Friday night basketball. Thank you very much for dropping by, whether you played bingo, just sat and listened, or were fully invested in this game. Nashville beats Minnesota 6-1 and solidifies themselves as a team to take notice of. I'll see you tomorrow night. This is Jim B on 106.9 Click FM. Take care of yourselves, and good night, Milwaukee, wherever you are.